This week we're talking about bookish pet peeves, and I don't have too many, but I have a couple, and you know how pet peeves, they just nag at you? These are some of those like nagging ones. They're not really huge complaints, but they're still annoying. Anyway, okay, the first one is kind of like a physical thing. It's a problem with the physical book, not actually like the story or the characters. I have troubles with books that have covers that flip up, and I'm going to demonstrate. Nothing against this book, but see how this cover just does this? And the other side does it too. It flips up. And like, I did nothing to it. It has been sitting on my bookshelf, and you take it out and it does this. Why does this happen? Like, nobody wants books to start curling in on themselves before you even read them. Pet peeve number 2. This isn't about the characters or the story either. This is about covers. I am tired of covers with either close-up faces or girls with dresses. I love girls in dresses, don't get me wrong. I love to wear dresses, I love looking at dresses, and they look really pretty, but they tell you nothing about the book. And the same with those covers that just have a close-up of the character. You can't figure out what the book is about based on that cover. Like, what happened to those good covers that can actually tell you a little bit about the book? A really good example is Jackson Pierce's books. Those covers are amazing. Here I have Sweetly. This is just an example. This cover is awesome. If you can't see, there is a face in the trees, which kind of says, oh, this book has a subtle creepiness, like it's that monster under the bed that you're maybe thinking is there, but you're not sure. And then also this little, you know, building in the background, it's representing the chocolatier. You know, it just shows that it's being loomed over by this face. It's in danger maybe, something bad's gonna happen to it. You can totally tell what this book is gonna be about, or at least a little bit. Pet peeve number 3, weird character names. I'm gonna have to give examples, so no offense to these authors, but Patch from Hush Hush. What kind of name is Patch? It makes me think of a rabbit. Every time I read that name, Patch, I thought of a bunny. I couldn't take him seriously because of his name. You know, I loved Patch. Patch was such a great hero. I understand that going with a more obscure name can make your character feel a little bit more exotic or edgy or just different, and plus there wouldn't be any connotation, because who actually knows someone named Patch whose character they could use to project upon this fictional character? Still. Also, unpronounceable names. I am really bad at pronouncing names, so when your character name has like 6 vowels in it, oh man, so difficult. I just end up giving them nicknames. Like, if it starts with a V, I'll just say V in my head when I'm reading. Pet peeve number 4. I think my biggest pet peeve in terms of cliches is that romance where the two characters love each other but they can't be together because there's something pulling them apart. Ooh, it bugs me. I'm just getting so tired of every single book having this romance where it's like star-crossed lovers, but it's really not. And it's so annoying because they both love each other and they could totally hook up, but do they? No, they go, we can't be together because of some reason that might happen eventually. Just indulge yourselves, guys. Like, what's gonna happen? I don't know. I guess I'm just super tired of that type of romance in books. I'm just done. So done. There are some books that I read and it's like, okay, I still enjoy it, but it mostly just irritates me. Pet peeve number 5, unappreciative heroines. There are so many heroines in YA today that discover that they have some sort of magical power and they don't like it. Who in their right mind would be unhappy at getting a magical power? Like, who? If I suddenly had the ability to read minds or, I don't know, fling fire, I would totally dig it. I don't care if that makes me a freak. That's still awesome. But these characters spend so much time bemoaning themselves, like, oh, I'm such an outcast and a freak because I have these powers, and no, use those powers to make people think you're awesome. Because you probably are. You just have self-confidence issues. Anyway, those are my top 5 pet peeves. Do you agree with any of them? If so, leave a comment below. If not, what ticks you off about YA literature? And again, a disclaimer, no offense to any author or publisher who utilizes these little things that tick me off. Whatever. I still love YA. I still love it. So much. Yeah. Katie, I will see you tomorrow.